It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video. So in this video we're going to be talking about Maggie and Daryl's responsibility in Glenn's death. So if you remember in the last episode 714 we had Daryl apologizing to Maggie for being responsible for Glenn's death and basically getting him killed by his outburst and punching Negan. Now of course we had Maggie saying that it wasn't your fault and that she does not blame Daryl for what happened to Glenn. Now, is that Maggie just telling Daryl that so that this wouldn't be on Daryl's conscience anymore and he wouldn't necessarily blame himself anymore and maybe he'll be able to move on? Or does Maggie actually believe that Daryl was not responsible? Now, my opinions are that I think there is a bit of responsibility on Daryl for Glenn's death. So he did not have to do that. He didn't have to have that outburst. If he just stayed in his position and he could control his emotions and his anger, that would not cause Negan to do anything. Of course, Negan was asking for it. He was pushing them, but I think Daryl could have kept his composure a lot better and not act out as he did. If he did that, maybe Glenn would still be alive. Now, for the people who are saying that it just shows that Daryl was stronger than everybody else, yeah, of course. It did show that Daryl was stronger because he could do something right there in the peak of the moment when everyone was shocked and they just couldn't act. But at the same time, what did that accomplish? What did Daryl's bravery accomplish? Nothing. It got Glenn killed. So even though it did show that Daryl was strong and he could make decisions quickly in that moment and he wouldn't be just shocked and frozen, but at the same time, did he really make the best decision? I don't think he did. Now, in terms of Maggie, I think a part of Maggie does believe that this wasn't Daryl's fault. But I'm pretty sure even Maggie believes that if Daryl didn't do anything, maybe Glenn would still be alive. So there is still that bit of responsibility on Daryl. And I don't think that will ever go away. It might be faded away a bit after what Maggie said, but at the end of the day, Daryl knows what he did, and nothing can change his mind about what he did and what he could have prevented by not doing what he did. But I want to know your opinions about this. Do you think that, one, Daryl was actually responsible for Glenn's death, and two, does Maggie actually think that Daryl wasn't responsible for Glenn's death? Or is she just saying that to make Daryl feel better and move on? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for another video.